All right then. So, everyone who hopefully is logged in can access their character sheets, and everything they expect to see there is there.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No?
It's all... Oh, wait, no, okay. It's just being slow.
Oh, okay.
It's like, wasn't opening. Why were you not open? Oh, there we go.
Yeah. As a restart mine. Mine still isn't going in.
Okay. Ah, yes, I see. Spot up, spot up. Well then. Yes, your rune ward. In that case...
Yes, every time I click on the stupid thing.
That's it.
I'm really sorry.
That's fine, that's fine.
What, the potato?
Very pretty.
There we go.
Nice. Alright then, well, whilst some folks are loading in still and getting their stuff together, we shall play you the intro video also briefly, then we shall get started. Back to the hunt, or really, to start the hunt. See you in a moment, folks. Welcome, welcome, folks, to Lost Luyarnha. I am MJ, the GM, and I will be your games master for the next 2.5 hours or so. And with me are my team of hunters. And we have now finished the prelude, the prologue, and are now into the game proper. But before we start, the first thing I want to do is give a couple of notable shout-outs to the people who deserve so. Most notably, of course, is Evan and the team at MonkeyDM for creating Steinhardt's Guide to the Eldritch Hunt, which this campaign is based on and has adapted to Darrington Press, pardon me's Daggerheart. Apparently doing sounds like a barking dog helps my memory. Go figure. But also, for their very kind comment the other week, Thieves Guild Games, go visit their YouTube channel and indeed go have a look at the stuff that they bring out for Drive-Thru RPG. Here they are there. Also, because it really does need to be stated time and time again, Right Knight to Fight's Guide to Making Custom Adversaries for Daggerheart. Cannot do without it. But, of late, I've also found a couple of other very interesting things. For Foundry modules to add to Daggerheart, try and find Bruno Collado's Daggerheart Extra Content, as well as his Adversary Manager, and the Death Moves module, which, yeah, looks kind of cool.
We've lost a Sean.
We've lost a Sean, oh dear. But also, I learnt of something else that helps everybody who, GMs and players alike. The appropriately named Fresh Cut Grass app is a Daggerheart encounter builder and character builder. You can also use it as a sort of, not exactly a VTT, but you can sort of run your games through it because it will do dice rolls and the like. So if you fancy checking that out, freshcutgrass.app. So, with all that out of the way, and thanks to all of those great deserving people, we move on to where we need to start. But before we start, your characters, after they passed through that final door, should have had excuse me, a long rest. So essentially, give yourselves a long rest. You can find the long rest option as the bed icon on the top-ish right of your character sheets underneath your level. It shall give you options, which will be to tend to your wounds, clear your stress, repair your armor, prepare, or work on a project. Now, of course, because you are passing between worlds, working on a project is, I'm afraid, out. But if you still have armor to repair, if you still have stress to clear, if you still have hit points to heal, now's the time to do it. And of course, prepare can give you a boost of hope, as you have completed all of the challenges put to you.
Now I have an alternative option, and I don't remember where it is. Because I have the extra one that I went to, was like, oh, I wish I could have done that, and I forgot. And I don't remember where it was.
I think you have to pay obeisance to your patron, otherwise they get a bit
That's the one.
upset.
Oh well,
So,
good one right now, innit?
At least
Okay,
one of
hang
your
on.
long rest moves can be, if you do like prepare, or if you choose work on a project actually, because then I will know that it's, because I said
Okay.
working on a project is something you cannot do whilst you're transiting between worlds. If you choose work on a project as one of your long rest abilities, that to me will signal that you're doing your obeisance to your patron.
Okay.
Clear as mud?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely goodly. Okay.
And I'll actually write something out, because I think that's quite funny.
Cool.
I cast transparency on the nearest fin of mud.
Sean, you were going to say something?
Yeah, just session powers. Everyone gets a hope.
Yep. Yeah, don't forget that everyone, gets a hope from Sean's
And I
character.
got 2 4s on my prayer dice, so I'm quite proud
Woo!
today, apparently.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I found it. During a
Oh.
rest, spend one of your downtime moves to tithe to your patron, and I get
That's
my
the-
favour back. When I do, gain favour equal to your presence. Found it!
Good. Nice. Thank you. Very good. Sean's prayer dice are indeed a pair of 4s. Score.
Ooh, spicy.
So those will come
So
in
we all
very
get what
handy,
a hope
one would
was that?
imagine.
Yes.
Excellent.
Nice. Good. Okay. Well, without any further ado, unless everyone's still got
Okay.
stuff to do, I will hold back for a moment. Glitch's tithe to her patron this week. She thinks back to the past few encounters. What could she have done better? The recoil on that huge shot blew her out of position. If she had been standing when shooting that, it would have shattered her arm joints. Glitch sketches ideas for ways to release the huge pressure build-up and not affect the range or power of the shot. Might I suggest some extremely large heat coolant tanks on your back?
I was thinking of just putting a little bit of. I took an idea from a very big. I think it was the Germans that did a massive gun, and they released the pressure as the bullet travelled down the very long barrel. They released the pressure along the way because they too had the same problem with their gun trying to explode.
It's going to be one of the rail guns, I imagine.
Yes,
Greta.
it is the rail gun. Yes.
Oh, okay. There you go, folks. Don't let anybody tell you that RPGs can't be educational. We've learned a historical fact here.
I mean, there's only 2 large cannons specifically like that. I think of German rail guns, or the one that Saddam tried to build. Like,
we're
funny
not
enough,
talking
with
about
parts sourced from York.
Oh no. But no, this is the German one.
Now, technically, because you guys are taking a long rest, I should also roll a d4 and add the number of players to get fear.
Dun,
However,
dun,
harsh.
dun.
However, I've got a reasonably big fear pool, so I'm just going to roll 1d4 and not add 6. So, what do we get? We get a 1! Yay! The dice are favouring me again today. Like, you don't need stinking fear.
You've got 8.
I've got 8. Well, it's not enough. It's not enough.
Wait, does it wrap around? Like if you added 6, you end up with 14.
Yep. I can only have a maximum
Keeps on
of
going.
12.
Oh, thank God for that.
I'm guessing
Yes.
double the amount of players.
No, it's 1 plus the amount of players.
D4
Oh, no, for
plus
its
the
max.
amount of players. So yeah. So I rolled 1.
No, I
so
meant
yes.
for you, like. So this realised max amount is double us, so.
Yes. W. Which was. Why did I
Woo-woo.
find that amusing?
I don't know.
All right. Okay. It's going
I mean,
that
that's
way
Anyway.
already, and we barely started.
I mean, W's 23, not 12. You know, basic maths there, Matt.
Ooh, 23, you say? Interesting. I'll get on to why that's interesting at some other point, which nobody will be interested in but me. So anyway, moving quickly on. Right. The game will start shortly, but first thing I have to do is clear up one or two things we're going to do, which I did mention during session 0. I will mention here because it will start here with landing in Luyarnha proper, which is madness. We are using the madness system as made by MonkeyDM for Steinhardt's Guide to the Eldritch Hunt, but of course adapted for Daggerheart. So you will often be asked, if I ask you to roll to resist short-term madness, that is a reaction roll, which will either be instinct or knowledge, depending on which one you favour. So it's a representation of either you trying to combat it via your strength of will or by your strength of knowledge. Combating it via strength of personality just doesn't seem like it would be a thing like the Eldritch Truth would care. But, so there we are.
Will. This would be more of like a knowledge or instinct, that was the word.
Knowledge or instinct, yes. So those count as reaction rolls every time I ask you to save versus short-term madness. Short-term madnesses only last usually a scene. You can always spend a hope if you want the effects to be cut short. But somewhere on your character sheet, wherever you can find the space, probably in or around the biography area, I would like you to note, if you suffer any madnesses, what it is and what the text says you need to concern yourself with, because they can sometimes be role-playing guides or inferences as to how you act when you suffer a short-term madness, but also count the number of short-term madnesses your character has been afflicted with up until a certain point, because if you suffer 3 short-term madnesses and then fail another one, you grade up to getting a long-term madness.
Oh god.
As the name suggests, those last a heck of a lot longer than a scene.
Points mean prizes, though, right?
Yep.
Quite.
That's what happened
And
last time.
if you happen to have 3 long-term madnesses, then you upgrade to an indefinite madness. And the only way to heal those, well, we'd have to find out, wouldn't we?
Do I become more sane?
That's up to you. That's up to you to play.
Since the insanity comes from the player, not the character, I'm not sure.
We shall see. But one other thing to note is that we are also going to be using the Eldritch Moons system from Steinhardt's Guide to the Eldritch Hunt. Again, obviously adapted for use here with Daggerheart. And the last thing that I'm going to note, unless somebody has a question, because I heard an No? Okay, groovy.
No, I said shots fired.
Shots fired, right? The last thing to note is death. Death in Daggerheart, we've gone over it before. You've got the options, which is you either fall unconscious and you take no further part in the encounter in some fashion. I neglected to remember one part of that I will get back to in just a moment, but the second option is Blaze of Glory. So you get one last action to do something extremely heroic, which you will critically succeed at, and then your character is dead. Or you can play the game where you roll your hope and fear dice, and if hope is higher, then you come straight back into the fight and you recover a number of hit points equal to the number that you rolled on your hope dice. But if the fear dice is higher, your character is dead. So, the one thing I was going to add with falling unconscious in the rules as written, which I shall be adopting, is that if you do adopt to just fall unconscious and take no further obvious part in the battle until somebody heals you, or the party has a long rest, then you have to roll your hope dice, and if you roll on or under your level, you gain a scar, which is something either trauma, physical, or mental, and a scar is essentially crossing off one of your hope counters. So your maximum number of hope will go down if you have a scar. Any questions?
Any way to increase your max hope if that happens, or is it just a permanent ticking down?
I would like to say it is off on the off. In the rules as written, it would suggest it is a permanent, but there's always things we can do in the game to try and alleviate that. That could be a quest in and of itself.
I was just generally curious, but whether it's we may have opportunity or it's just the ticking to damnation.
So, let us begin. Let's see, where are we? The Luyarnha streets. So, if I can just get the sound to play here. Excellent. You awaken to a deafening roar, like someone tearing into the flesh of a great beast made of rock instead of meat. The guttural noise is mixed with the shattering of stone and is louder than any bell or thunder strike you've ever heard. The vibrations alone make your teeth ache. Your eyes open to see the moon hanging unnaturally low in the sky above you. A massive hole pierces the moon as if a spear was thrust through its core. The sight is haunting and surreal, and your mind struggles to comprehend it as questions and emotions suddenly flood your mind. Where are you? How did you get in this alley? And what is this strange feeling? And this is also where we discover where we are. Because you discover you're lying across a wooden crate covered in dust. Flickering candlelight flickers through a nearby shutter, casting dancing shadows across the walls of the alley. But first, because the shattering of the moon drew your attention up towards it, I must now ask for everybody to give me their very first roll against short-term madness.
Right, remind me, what are we rolling for this?
Okay, so it's either an instinct reaction roll or a knowledge reaction roll, whichever one you favour.
Can I choose to fail?
You can choose to fail. Double one, that's a crit. Well done, Peter. 13 with hope, that's a success for Khalad. That's a success for Glitch, almost definitely, so nothing but successes so far. A 20 with fear, but it's a reaction roll, therefore hope and fear doesn't really matter. 20 is another success. So who's left?
I'll just say, one of my experiences is...
No, it's not.
One of my experiences is you can't quantify what you can't perceive. If I'm having difficulty quantifying whatever this is I'm trying to perceive, can I spend hope to quote that as an experience?
I mean, you passed anyway.
You passed anyway, so there's probably no point.
I haven't rolled.
You haven't
Yes,
rolled?
rolled.
Oh, okay.
Haven't you?
Okay, cool.
Oh,
No,
it's
that's a good
Galar.
excuse.
Sorry.
That is a good excuse. Yeah, you weren't the only one who mistook it.
Yeah.
Can anyone else see the map, by the way, or is it just black for everyone?
I can see the light, but that's all I can see.
I
Yes.
can see in the dark.
Some of you can see in black and white, some of you can see nothing because you do not have enhanced vision. Assumed enhanced vision. So, Webby, you're happy for Miss Featherington to fail?
Yeah.
As for everybody else, they have rolled successfully, so they do not get a short-term madness. So, let us see what the short-term madness table has for us, shall we? Rollable tables, madness tables, short-term madness. Let's see what we get. We get... Ooh, what was that? I just missed it. The madness breaks your mind. Well...
Gotta find it first.
The madness breaks your mind, so that's... short-term madness D100. So that's 81 to 90. So let's go for short-term table 81 to 90. The result we get is... You are paralyzed.
Sorry, I was doing something. Who's this for? Who failed? I thought we all passed.
The effect ends
The one
early
who
if you
didn't
mark
roll.
at least 2 hit points or a restorative spell or ability is used on you. So,
The
Somebody chose
suicide
to
bot.
fail.
for the moment, it seems Miss Featherington's mind has disassociated itself from the rest of the function of her body.
Even further than normal.
Yeah. So, yes, there is nothing but darkness for those who cannot see in darkness. So,
I didn't see that as a trait.
no,
Well,
but I
then
thought
it
I'd
was
add
good.
it to a couple of individuals to whom it made sense.
I'm guessing I might be one of them, so I think I can see something.
I can see stuff in black and white, so I'm assuming that I have some sort of low light vision.
Yes, that's all I can see.
Galar is using Eye of the Storm. So spend 2 hope to grant a bonus to either your ally's invasion. Either you or an ally's invasion until you take severe damage. Okay. Applying it to yourself. Excellent. So, those who can see, you can see what looks like a deserted marketplace just ahead of you, with some sporadic fires here and there. Now, the alley you're in is pretty narrow, so it's mostly single file along this way, and I think it stops there and goes up here.
Did that do it? I didn't.
I'm looking round for anyone wearing a top hat.
I'm trying to activate my torch so people can actually see, and to leave,
Do you want-
so I can leave them at the alley.
Do you want to be able to see?
Yes, please. I would very much like to be able to see. I can't see anything. Where is everyone?
Glow.
Tapestry starts glowing.
Let's give you a light source. Right, so let's go with... What light colour would you like for Tapestry's gleam?
Let's go with a
Outer
light
space.
blue. Given that his icon has him glow in a light blue, let's go with that one.
Light blue.
Yep.
Oh, not the colour of outer space.
Bit bright, there we go.
Alex, the colour of outer space is black. Black is not a light source.
Oh,
That's quoting the Lovecraft
yes.
story.
Hello. I
Okay.
thought I died. I couldn't see anything. I thought I'd gone
Referencing,
black.
sorry.
The worst thing ever.
You don't do well in the darkness. Then step into the light.
Galar's
Wait.
gone on walkabouts.
Yeah.
Float
Is
about.
this like the light at the end of the tunnel light, or just like here's a torch, kind of like wait, come back?
If you see a light, walk towards it.
In
There
this
you
case,
guys-
Featherington's in the way.
I already did that once.
Close confines of the alleyway make it difficult, but not impossible to escape. So, an empty city market opens up before you. The cobblestone street is empty, except for 2 figures huddled in the fetal position on the ground.
You're not
Keeping
coming
an
with
eye
us,
out
Miss
for trouble.
Featherington?
Miss Featherington?
There's a reason behind that.
Yeah, but Tapestry doesn't know this yet.
Come on, Miss Featherington, you can't hang out back here the whole time.
Peter will be on watch.
Featherington. Poke. Miss Featherington!
I'm pricking his ears and just
So
like
just-
his nose to the wind
Poke.
just to sense and see if
Cool.
you sense anything.
Glitch poking Miss Featherington just finds that Miss Featherington just rocks lightly on her feet and then just goes back and forth and stabilizes. So dunk, 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 dunk.
You know when you poke something and then panic and then grab it? That's what Glitch has just done, like, oh my god! Don't fall over.
Okay.
Yep,
She's rigid.
there's... Hey, Glowboy!
Hello?
Miss Featherington is broken! I think. Hang on.
Do we have
There's some
Do we
mechanics.
have a mechanic in the house?
Yes! Glitch is gonna roll out some tools here. Let me see if I can fix her.
Good luck.
Hey, you gotta let her try. You're a mechanic. Oh, she's like, I can fix this.
Maybe she's just decided today she's going to be a mannequin. We all have the right to choose who we're going to be each day.
Yes, but she should move. Right. I'm gonna see if I can fix her. Dun, dun!
Wait, you're gonna start taking her apart to look inside? Oh no.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I get a
Start your
knowledge
day with a
roll from
vivisection.
yourself then, please?
No, 0. Can I go with finesse for tinkering?
Yeah, but you gotta know what you're tinkering.
Yeah, that's kind of... If you want to figure out what's wrong, then that suggests knowledge. You're going to need to
can I
reason
use
with
my-
your brain.
Can I use
Brain
my
box.
patron to help? Because they have a patron domain of technology.
That would be a good excuse, but you'd have to expend a favour.
Oh
to
no,
expend
how
one
sad.
of the domains. So if you've got favour, which you should do, considering you've had a rest and
I do.
whatnot.
It's making me use hope to do it.
Yeah, it'll ask just untick. What you'll just have
Alright,
to do
okay.
is remember to just add 2 to
I
the situational
will.
bonus to the roll.
Okay.
They haven't yet officially released the Warlock for use with the Foundry Born. Or the official
Okay,
system. At least not until the Hope and
situational bonus
Fear
plus
supplement
2?
comes out. Situational bonus of 2 for whatever domain of your patron you are adding to the roll.
Excellent. And untick the hope button. And I've taken a favour away already. Please don't let me break Miss Featherington. Jesus, she'll kill me.
What we get is a 21 with fear.
Dun dun dun!
Okay.
Sorry guys, I'm giving him more fear.
What I will say is, it becomes plainly obvious that there is still activity within Miss Featherington's cortex. It's just that for whatever reason, the command, any and all commands she might be sending to her body are not registering anything whatsoever. She is just not receiving any input from her brain whatsoever to the rest of her body, so she's just functionally immobile.
I think you'd probably see as well that there's a lot of weird misfirings.
Such
Yeah.
as
Just general misfiring of a brain that's not all there.
So what kind of things were you thinking? Just twitches or utterance,
Yeah.
stutters, that kind of thing?
Yeah, there's definite stutters and bits like that. And if you listen close enough, you could probably hear a music.
Is there like a background thing going on in your cortex? And I'm like, what the hell's that program running in the background?
Maybe.
Excellent. Well,
We got altogether.
Glitch at this point is just going to close the hood / head / whatever it is that's open. Declare it's broken. And beyond her expertise.
Which means that someone's
In what way is she broken?
The signal is here, but nowhere else. It is not getting past this point. Just indicates somewhere around her neck.
Maybe if you open it up and have another go.
I mean, I can tinker with her. I guess I could get lucky.
Am I?
Don't blame me if she breaks though. It's your fault if we're just carrying a head around after this. but okay.
That must be quite way.
Accept those consequences.
I am going
You
to
accept the
use
consequences. Oh god.
this excuse to spend a fear
Oh god.
on an aftershock. As a booming aftershock issues from the moon.
Why is that?
I think you had
On me.
you had Peter clicked when that
That's because I had Peter clicked last. Yes.
a booming aftershock. Oh no! Grab hold of Featherington so she doesn't fall over.
I need you all to give me another save versus short-term madness.
Am I still looking at the moon?
I don't know. Are you still looking at the moon?
I'd probably say she locked up looking at the moon.
Oh, I didn't roll
Okay.
for it as a reaction.
So I will up that to 2.
Just locked in looking at this thing.
Alright then. So, Glitch used a presence check for some reason.
Yeah, because I clicked the wrong thing. Hey, pub!
You smile
I'll
at the moon
just-
and shoot it, like, give it like the finger guns. Hey.
Right, so Glitch is fine, Kalad is fine, Tapestry is not.
My
Peter
glow stick.
passes,
No.
as does Galar.
Hey,
I'm
Tapestry,
sure it'll-
welcome to my world.
Oh, well, we don't know I'm paralysed yet. I may run
Oh,
away,
yeah, it could be
taking my
anything.
light with me.
You are now.
Tapestry, you realise that your hands are blasphemous tools. 51 to 60.
Now they become tentacles. Because this is tapestry.
These tools can break the minds of your foes. Once per spotlight, when you hit a creature in melee range with an attack, you can deal an additional D8 magic damage using your proficiency.
Oh.
As
I'm just
for
making-
Miss Featherington's second short-term madness, your mind is liberated from any sense of self you possess.
Tapestry is suddenly overcome by envy. I'll swap you your lack of my identity for my blasphemous hands.
You
Right,
now
no, let's
mimic
go.
the mannerisms, behaviour, and speech patterns of the creature closest to you when you gained this madness. So I'm going to declare that your paralysis ends, your body lockup ends, and now you progress on to just plain mimicry. So yeah, there you go.
Oh
We now got 2 glitches.
See, I told you you should try again.
So one is glitch, not glitch. The other one is pretending to be glitch due to glitching.
no! Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's
What
with,
makes you
if
think
Glitch
Glitch-
goes to try and reopen Feathers, Feathers is going to do the same thing to Glitch.
Oh, this will be
Just
interesting.
Peter, meanwhile, you're hearing lots of strange sounds all around. There's a lot of shrieking and moaning going on in the distance. You're not exactly sure where it's coming from, but strangely, some of these sounds seem to be coming from up above. And due to the moon being there, you're not entirely sure you want to look in that direction.
Yeah, not looking up, but basically close your eyes. Just try to use my keen senses of hearing. See if I'm trying to at least get if anything's coming closer or not. Just to try and get a bit more around it. So just focusing on hearing.
There's definitely a sound of whimpering coming from these two curled up figures on the floor over there. But there's a strange overriding smell to the air. It's almost like ozone, but not quite. It's a very pervasive smell that seems to be eclipsing this, but trying to listen out for too much else is really difficult because of the rumbling sound in the sky as well as the moans generally in the area. So being able to tell anything for definite is proving to be really difficult. There's so much ambient sound to the area. You're finding it difficult to make out individual noises or whether or not they're distant or close. It's confounding your senses somewhat.
need to keep thin. There are things in the dark all around. I can't tell specifically
Good job there's no dark
where
around
they
me.
are.
Yeah, where are
I
Further
broke
out.
Darrington.
The two figures that are slumped are alive? They seem to be in... Was it a moan of pain?
They are just curled up in fetal position on the floor and just appear to be moaning or whimpering.
So, in distress, okay. I just want to clarify if it was like... So, they seem to be distressed. But I am wary to approach alone. If someone could accompany me, preferably most of us, given this area.
I broke Featherington. I'm very sorry. I don't know what she did.
Still standing aback,
Mm-hmm.
give a sniff, see if I can do a bit more closer to identify if there's anything wrong. So looking for smells of either poison or maybe blood or open wounds, that kind of thing. Just to try and discern if they're in pain or just what's wrong with them, but without getting too close.
Without getting too close, you see that there are two figures who are, contrary to what the image may show, they are actually clothed, and they're just huddling, shivering, whether with cold or with pain, it's not entirely clear. But as you start getting closer, one of them starts to turn their head in your direction, and you can see a pale, gaunt male face, and the eyes are kind of glazed over. It's as if they're looking at you, but not quite looking at you, almost seeing something but not quite registering what it is. And for a moment, this individual is just squinting a little bit, trying to discern what it is they see. And he starts to reach out towards you. And just before... And there's no real smells as such, it's strange. You get the smell of a person. So...
No open wounds or anything, okay.
No open wounds that you can detect, but there is an odd scent to them. You can't quite place it. You can smell what you expect to smell on a person, so you can smell the kind of semi-dusty, cottony smell of their clothing, the smell of dried sweat on skin, and a slight odor of bad breath coming at you as they breathe. Those kind of general scents that you get with people who are maybe out on the street, who live out on the street. And so this person is slowly reaching towards you, and his limbs are kind of creaking a little bit, and the hand stops as the eyes suddenly seem to actually focus on you at last. And the head tilts quizzically for a moment before the eyes widen. You're not sure if it's with recognition, with shock, with fear, but whatever it is, the mouth then opens to reveal that they have a lot of mismatched teeth, which are unfortunately rather pointed and long for a regular human being, as they just utter this long moaning screech, and their hand goes from a hand of almost pleading to one of pointing directly at you, at which point it goes, "Your fault!" And he starts to stand up, and you can see that there's the other arm that you couldn't quite see it's overly muscled and deformed with these long claws where his fingers should be, and one of his legs is slightly more muscular than the other one, so he gets up with this horribly warped gait, but that cry seems to rouse the other one, who starts to unfurl himself, and they also have these strange mutations on them. It seems that they're growing odd musculature in places they otherwise shouldn't. And these two rise up and utter this long moaning howl, which is very soon taken up by a load of other voices, which all, for the most part, not all, for the most part, seem to be at various points within the cover of the boxes and the tents within this makeshift market. As two voices become four, become many, many, many more, as a whole load of furious and slightly warped individuals all start to unfurl themselves from their various shadowy hiding places, and even more start to boil out of side alleyways.
I'd just like to say, Glitch has just yelled, "Would you all be quiet?" I'm trying to think. Randomly.
As you find yourselves suddenly engaged from many, many, many sides by multiple crazed and some deformed individuals. And so, we go to our first combat.
That's a lot. I'm guessing there are actually meant to be this many.
This many?
That's
Oh,
a
yes.
lot.
There are loads and loads of crazed individuals.
Where did they all come from? I wasn't paying attention. Just trying to think better than.
These ones boil out of this alleyway here.
No, this is Glitch yelling at Peter.
Oh, right.
She's just assuming he's done something.
It must be market day. Maybe we can get some fish.
Fish, I do like fish.
Today's fish is trout out crab.
So, they don't get the drop on you. They announce themselves very, very tellingly as they all moan and cry and roar and screech and start unfurling themselves from their various hiding places, or come racing out of the shadows at you. So you guys can still start things off. So whom of you wishes to start us off?
Peter got a plan?
Am talking to them?
These are beyond help.
Peter,
You doctor? Did you decide that?
Let's see. Try to run past them. I'll try to distract. Literally just throws himself into to
Melee with
front.
this guy? Okay.
Yeah, but also trying to get in between, blocking from Calad.
Sure.
So, and then just target the one.
Which one are you? You going for this one? Okay, cool. So, that is a swing and a miss with fear.
Killing them is not how we negotiate for buying fish. You never used to market.
Come now, fellows. We must confound the enemy at every turn.
I mean, I'd be more concerned if I was Galar. He's literally just part of the mob at that point.
Let's see.
Well,
Who shall we go for here? Let's go with, that was a miss, so that allows me to get the spotlight next. I'm going to go with this fella, who is going to obviously go for Peter, because Peter has made himself a nice big willing target. So, but when a Luyarnha is within melee range of a creature and at least one other is in very close range, he gets to strike with advantage. Where's advantage? I don't have advantage. Why don't I have advantage? That's weird.
No advantage for you.
You.
Confiscated.
In which case I shall have to add a second d20.
no, you
D6 in
don't.
the system, isn't it?
Is it
And I roll a
D6?
20 for that one. Oh dear.
No,
Oh, snap.
didn't you want to say isn't it advantage a D6, not a
It's
D20?
d6, isn't it? Yeah, probably. No.
Oh, Matt got all
Yeah,
excited
no,
there.
I will go with that. I will go with that. You are my rules associate. That was a 6. Okay, so it was
No,
what
22.
was it, 20. It was a 20. 16, 22. Yes. So that is
A hit.
A hit.
I mean, we've got an evasion of 6.
Crit. Damage. Middling. So. Deal damage. Choose to take it on the armor? Okay. Here we go. That was my spotlight. It now falls back to you guys. What would you like to do?
Run away? Run away very far.
Any advance on that?
I was gonna go in stabbing, so I'm quite happy for someone to leg it.
Okay, well, Glitch said run away very fast, so Glitch gets next spotlight.
She's going to run the only way that she can't see anyone, which is down to the left, really.
Oh no!
And then a step to the right.
That reminds me, I also started a countdown. And because Peter rolled with fear, the countdown goes down.
Right, remind me how far I can run in
Close
one
range,
go?
up to close. You can go...
Up to close.
So yeah.
But he's running away from things, so she's not trying to get into combat, she's trying to run past.
So if you want to do more than that, then as Sean can tell you, you can try and go further, but you have to make an agility roll to try and go further.
No, this says close. I'm still running to here.
Okay.
Can I go
I was
next?
told to run. Which is
Absolutely, I
following
was
the
going to
programming.
suggest.
Yep.
You haven't actually
There's a
taken
wall
an
there.
action yet, Trace, so...
I'll go back.
Uh, I might fire off a parting shot to this fine young gentleman over here on
Okay.
the way by, because he's the closest one to me.
Okay, no problem.
But also, it might help me if he tries to punch me in the face the next time around.
So, yeah, whether you can still move Miss Featherington, I kind of assume that you are moving immediately on Featherington. So this is going to be a very odd initiative in regards to you two, because you would technically...
You could make it a tag team.
You could make it a tag team attack, actually, now that I think about it. But you're
We
using
could, don't you
Blighting
want to tag
Strike.
Feathers isn't actually attacking, she's just copying, so she's going to draw her pistol and shoot at the creature after Glitch has done the same. The fact she doesn't have a pistol.
Just gonna follow the actions.
So that was a critical hit with Blighting Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Roll damage.
Excellent, eh? That goes on. And roll.
Right, not bad. So that is 12 damage in total. Wada boom. Big shot. Big shot. Which
Then she's just
means-
gonna get here, bye! And then that's it, that's all she's doing.
So this
She's just
one
running.
now has a mark on him that he can only do half damage to allies. Right.
He can indeed only do half.
That was a critical hit, so you also gain a hope on top
I
of
do.
that. So
Done. Oh, yeah. I forgot he does. I do extra damage because it was with fear as well. I was wondering why the damage was so
Well,
high.
it's a critical hit, so it doesn't count as doing hope or fear. So,
Oh, okay.
but either way, that was a crit, which means you keep the spotlight. So, who wants to go next?
What's up next?
The copycat.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Volunteered.
I've done my turn. I've moved and I've shot.
But she cast a spell as much
But she
as
used a gun.
so.
And
I do indeed
I don't
use
have
the
a
gun
gun.
to cast with.
I just pull out. I just hold my hand like she did and pull the trigger.
Finger
Can you-
guns at door.
Samantha, can you answer this for me? It might be the.
Finger comes at the door.
Pew-pew.
So, who of you wants to go next anyway?
Can do.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got one little question first,
Sure.
which is melee range. Is that base-to-base contact?
Yeah, so essentially the next square to you. With the squares surrounding you in melee range, but yeah.
Right. because Peter's in just the wrong place. So, what I'm going to do instead is wings up and let's go help out over here.
Okay.
Targeting that guy.
Which guy?
Because if this goes, the one next to
That
Peter.
one there. Ah, so you're going for a flank. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Not the flanking's a thing in Daggerheart, really, but there we go.
It's not a tag team. Why is it turned on tag team? Okay. Go for that. And
That's a critical hit!
A dice lover
It's
today.
happening again! That's fine. That is a brilliant critical hit. That is a brilliant hit. You rolled low on the damage, but you still get maximum damage and add that on top of it, on top of everything else. So it's still 9 damage for a critical hit, which means you gain a hope and clear a stress. As I deal damage to this guy, he takes a titanically big hit.
okay, now, right. Cool. So I'm just checking. The rapier has the thing for quick, and I can never remember.
You
Right,
can,
so spend a hope. So
yep,
take
go
a
on.
stress to target another creature within range.
Mark a stress to target
Let's
another
see.
creature within range. Yes, you can.
And that's
So if you
another
use your
creature.
rapier, then it should give you the option of choosing to do the quick strike. Or the quick thing, which should then mark a stress. There we go. So you can attack another one within range. Yes, you can. Which is this guy now. Okay. It's going to be another crit, isn't it? No. It is a 19 with fear. So it is a hit. You get to roll damage. Okay. Now, this creature, this fellow here, is classed as a minion. Therefore, you have done 5 damage, which essentially takes him out. But the nature of minions is if you do a certain amount of damage, that amount of damage carries on to the next fellow. And because you did 5 damage in total, you actually take out more than just that one. That one. If I can find him. Where are you? That one.
Oh.
What were you swinging with? A friggin' scythe?
I'm doing a Zorro impression.
Apparently.
Because you got a rapier. How do you have the...
Yeah.
They got 1 hit point each.
Yep, the minions.
Minions.
Now,
You just went
the
so
bit-
fast and stabbed them all in the eye.
that. Because I attack with performance, so with presence. So I am doing a Zorro impression on every attack. But I was hoping that the one still alive would be in base contact, so I could do it again.
If you want to, I can have him be the one that was there instead. I'm more than happy
No,
for
it's
that.
alright.
Let me just move these guys so that they are out of the way.
Actually,
That was meant to be glitched, not Nadia.
is it worth taking? Yes, I can take the stress.
Alright, he uses another stress to target another nearby creature. Let's see what he
That
gets.
didn't target properly that time.
A 15 with fear. That is a hit. Well damaged. Guess we're just robbing the market then. Okay.
Oh, Flip, do you still think it's market?
It's market day,
fishing?
clearly. Why would there be this many people in the market?
Which one is he? Which one are you? That one. Splat. Those are the only ones within
Okay,
reach within that cluster, so that's all. You clear out that
Yeah,
entire
I
area
think
pretty
I'm
quick.
done.
I go next. As I spend a fear to spotlight some baddies. Let's go with...
Is it only
This
a miss
guy.
with the countdown, or is it a fear? You go on the countdown.
Good point. That was 2 was fear, wasn't it? Boink. Boink. Countdown goes up. Thanks for reminding me about these things, Alex. I don't imagine what I'd do without you.
Peter's that guy in class that was like, didn't you say we had a pop quiz today, miss? I bet he was that one.
The one teacher always loves to bring out. So, yeah, it'll be this guy. And, let's see if I can remember how to do this.
I don't know. I'm
I'm going to
planning on
spend
doing I'm planning on using a speech shortly, so please take stress.
So, I spend a
Guys.
fear to have this fevered Luyarnhan call to all of his friends. And they are going to... Yep, he's within range. More than one of them are going to attempt to mob. Yep. Mob tapestry here. Yep, he can reach. And he can reach. And that means he can reach. Can he reach? He can. They all can run in. They all make a combined attack. So I just do one attack. This is... Actually, I've got to mark a target. That's you. Roll. And I get a 1. So, essentially, or -1 even, a whole gang of these guys rush Tapestry, but they are clumsy, they are fevered, you can see it in their eyes, they are bloodshot, just frothing at the mouth, screaming, and they're just swinging whatever they had to hand, which is even at some points just their bare open fists. And for the most part, Tapestry just holds his weapon up and just tries to hold them all back, as all he's getting is these ineffectual clubbings by just fists and maybe the occasional rock or a bit of wood, as they're all trying to mob you at once, but fail to actually land any hits. So that's my spotlight. Back to yours. Who have
I
we
feel I should respond.
Yep, sure.
First, is it an action to withdraw the glow and stop glowing, or can I
Sure.
just choose to
Yeah.
instantly stop that?
Actually, no, you can choose to just... I'm alright with you just choosing to turn off the light.
Yep. Let's dip it back into the darkness.
Okay, taking away
Well-
the light.
Tapestry probably should get into the shadows and hide, but on the other hand, he's a bit deranged even for him at the moment, and they're going to learn the price of striking as someone who has blasphemous hands. So
Choose
I'm
target.
going to make. I'll go with, let's say, that guy. I think he was the
Okay.
first one.
See,
It's going to be a melee attack.
do
Okay.
you know what I think of Blasphemous Hands for Tapestry? He's just going to be making like hand puppets, say really like dodgy, like anti-religious things.
What did we get there? We got a 13 with hope. Gain a hope. And you
Cool.
roll damage to see how many of them you take out in one fell swoop.
And I need to add a D8.
8. D8, yes.
The magic. So, where is the roll damage?
So it's going to be the
So-
situational bonus empty
So
box.
1d8.
Mhm.
Okay. Clicking the roll.
Oh, I got a... damage.
Did you accidentally do a secret to the GM roll?
No, so I don't think so. There's no. So it says public roll.
Oh, wait a minute, what's
There
that?
we
Here you
go.
go.
Something's just come through. There we go, it took a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was 11 damage. So needless to say... Boink. And with that sheer amount of damage... So this guy, all these guys go down basically clutching their heads as somehow by inflicting punch wounds to them, you're also assaulting their brains. They're very.
I like to think that my kind of slightly indistinct, kind of like space-looking arm goes into one of them, and then just from his eyes and stuff, just tendrils shoot out and spike some of the others. They go down.
Nasty.
Thank you, Jagard.
Nasty. Excuse me a moment while I try and find all these people to knock them down as defeated. This guy here. So yes, like
Behold the blasphemous hands of the stars!
It would be, you turned the lamp off.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't see anything now.
well, I'm standing next to the fire.
Oh, actually, we can see it. It's like one of them shadow puppetry things. We can just kind of see all the outlines, can't we? And that's it.
Deathbow shadow puppets.
that
And
was a
can I
roll
move
with
in that
hope.
case?
So
Yep.
you keep the spotlight on you guys. So who hasn't gone? Galar.
Do I get to move, Matt? Matt?
Oh, you get to move. Yeah, you can move.
I was just thinking of scooting.
Into
I've
the
done the
shadows.
fight. Another one.
Surprise! You meet another guy.
Okay, I was getting behind you. It goes, okay, well, in that case, I think you said previously that it doesn't need an action to activate my rogue's dodge.
Sure.
Okay,
We'll continue on that
So-
line, yes. Nice.
okay,
Rogue's dodge.
spend 3 hope and increase my evasion.
Okey-dokey.
Because I just wiped out 6 people with these blasphemous hands. What do you think they'll do to a single person's fragile sanity?
Indeed. Galar, you now have no way of seeing the people who are somewhere around you because the light has gone. So, what would you like to do?
I don't actually know if this creates any light, but they're called light, so firstly I'm going to fly. That gets me out of the way either way. So.
Do you think they should cast light since they are wings made of light?
I'd like them to, yeah, because I like
Let's do that.
to think that they're sparkling purple.
Sparkling purple. Sparkling purple. Okay.
I can already hear it. Ooh, shiny, ready, like lined up from Glitch.
Let's knock that down a smidge. But
All the
let's
glitter.
also glitter. Can I do starburst? Starlight? No, that didn't do anything, did it? It's,
Don't know, but it's a hell of a light pool.
whoa, adaptive luminescence. I didn't mean to do that. Actually, that's nice to do. Starlight. Where's the?
Ah, there's colours again.
So I think this manifests as a swirl underneath her feet, and she just rises up into the air.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try and hit that one down there, because I think he's in range. Yeah.
Okay.
So. Nice.
An 8 and a 6 is a 16 with hope. Bolt beacon. Alright, roll damage and gain a hope. Okay, deal damage. There's damage 4, and that is still enough to knock that guy down. What does bolt beacon look like when Galar shoots it out?
Again, it's just literally like a meteorite through the night sky, but purple and sparkly.
Nice. That was another roll with hope, therefore you guys still keep the spotlight. Who wants to go next? I'm going to have to turn off the pan on zoom thing.
Yeah, sorry, we're using it way more than usual. Sorry.
Are we in a new spotlight now? Because I think all of us have gone.
You can technically take it in any order you want, but Peter's got his hand up, so...
Cool. I will get there now.
No, I was more asking, does each separate turn count as a different spotlight?
It doesn't matter, like I say, you can technically take like 2
Right.
spotlights in a row if you need to.
Oh, right. Well, I'm just asking that because I could do the blasphemous hands once per spotlight according to the thing I got.
Yeah, so Next time you get the spotlight, you can do it again.
Yay!
So this is the interesting thing. Some of the madness effects are positive, some of them are negative, some of them are just entirely something funny to roll.
Oh, wrong thing.
So
I think all of mine have been positive so far.
There's definitely all been positive so far.
forceful push.
Gosh.
Okay. So you spend a hope to do forceful push, which is make an attack against the enemy with your primary weapon. That is a critical hit! My voice is just going to get higher and higher the more this happens. Clear a stress and gain a hope.
For the purpose of that ability, does that add the d6? Or on top of the
On a success with hope, add a d6 to the damage roll. I should Coco, yes. So when it comes to rolling damage and the situational bonus, put 1d6 in there.
Didn't Brock bring up the damage? Oh well. Oh, there. Sorry, I'm being stupid. D6. And it's automatically adds in the critical, doesn't it?
Should do, yes. Yes, you don't have to do anything with that. Just add the extra dice you get from your expenditure. Blimey! 20.
Send it flying and do 25 damage.
Boom! Shh! Up to close range. Is going to go careening through that lot. I'm going to say, because that was a titanic hit, they're all going to take damage as if they fell, because they had something fall on them. Which, if I recall, is something along the lines of... Yeah, so it takes one of them out. Where are you? Which one are you? So it squashes that one. He just gets his neck broken from the sheer velocity that you put out. The others just scatter backwards as he goes through them like a bowling pin. And I also hasten to note, now that it's Peter's turn... Somewhere, you're not sure how close nearby, you hear a guttural, animalistic roar.
Everyone or just Peter hears that?
Mostly you, but I would think that Glitch and Miss Featherington are close enough to where that emanated from that they hear it too.
They basically like turn to them. Those two, get away from there! Something is coming for you from that direction.
Right, Peter hasn't moved. You can move him if you wish.
Leave that one to Calad. Move on to the next one.
Okay. Like I said, that was a crit, so you guys still keep the spotlight. So on we go.
So about that running thing, can I run back the other way now? Since clearly there was things behind me.
It would make sense that the spotlight now goes to you, since you were just warned to basically book it away from there.
Since we're over here, we're gonna shoot a guy while we're over here.
Shoot a guy.
Why not?
Why not?
Clearly this isn't the night market.
I don't know. We're new in town. It could be anything.
It could.
Good lord, a 25 with hope. Gain a hope and roll damage.
I really should spend my hope at something.
Don't forget that you also will have expended one of your pistol ammo.
No, I'm using spells, not my ammo.
Oh, using Blighting Strike. Pardon me, I didn't notice.
Yep. No, you're good. Roll. No, that was pathetic.
Okay, that was still a 3, which is still enough to bang. He gets fallen with that. What did you describe it as? This fizzing, oozing blast.
It's like a little
green?
fizzing. Yeah, it's a little fizzing green bullet that comes out instead of just an ordinary bullet, and it kind of like explodes on impact.
Okay, that was
He's
still
definitely
with
got a
hope.
fizzing crater.
That was with hope. You are still in the spotlight. I want to see what you guys do with it. I mean, Tapestry, you've got somebody right next to you. Khalad, you can move and strike somebody. Galar, you can move and strike somebody.
Tapestry would strike at this guy with blasphemy hand.
It's like Buddha hand, but you kind of reverse it. Smack him with the back.
I like to think he does jazz hands before he does so as well.
That's the ultimate insult, being slapped by someone doing jazz hands.
Ooh, okay, this one was an 18 with fear, so that is a hit. Roll damage, and remember to include the blasphemous damage.
Blasphemy hands.
That was a good roll. Deal damage. Shh, big hit. Okay.
You know what they say? A mind is a terrible thing to break.
I am going to spend a fear to finally get the spotlight back. I am going to...
You don't need to, we rolled on
Change your
fear.
countdown. Change your countdown, Matt.
Thank you. Right, this fella. His hand, his arm mutates and turns into a long, sinuous tentacle, and it lashes upwards towards Galar as he screams, "Away, cursed beast!" But because he is also within range of another fallen Luyarnha, then he gets to attack with advantage.
Not the type of fish I wanted.
Bush. Oh, that was just barely a hit. So we get that. And I get minimum damage, but there we go. So take that, Juno, you can.
Yeah, you've not targeted me, I don't think so. Oh, you have. Where's that popped up then?
We're doing good, is it come through yet, or...?
It's not giving me the option to take damage, so I've just put it on manually. I've put it on the armor slot.
Interesting. I think they're having trouble tonight, it seems. Things are not getting transmitted. Nevertheless, you have taken it on your armor. Okay, cool.
Unless it's counting it as a miss, maybe? Because it's bang on rather
No,
than...
it said a hit. It said hit.
Oh yeah, just say hit.
It
Okay.
has hit, and it knows you are the target. I pressed deal damage. I mean, I can press deal damage again, but who cares? You took it on the armor, it's fine.
Yeah, I took it on the armor.
That's what we were after. So, Spotlight goes back to you guys. Khalad, Galar, you haven't gone yet?
Okay, if I can hop in now, because I'd like to kick off a rally before we're all surrounded by horrible nasties even more.
Okay.
So, that is actually my plan. Before I do anything else, let's see if it'll let me.
I just realised I said KKK. I'm very sorry. I did not mean to say.
Pretty sure people understood the context.
I'm sure, but just in case, I didn't mean that. They who don't even deserve to be fully named. So, yeah.
No.
Moving on. Moving swiftly on.
They don't exist and not important.
Right,
In
so
this world,
Khalad,
anyway.
yes, you are busy
Right.
targeting everybody.
Okay, targeted everybody, and I'm doing a rally.
Cool.
So Khalad is going to be spreading his wings and spiraling upwards, playing. Let's go for something along the lines of Ode to Joy here, playing out on the violin as he spirals upwards.
Nice.
So Scotland the Brave.
Now that's a later one.
Righty dice for everyone. Okay,
we can take
nice.
the thing, can't we?
Ooh, it worked.
I pressed apply effect and it applied it to everybody you targeted, so there we go.
Oh, that's so cool.
Alright, then
Okay.
what else would you like to do since it wasn't really an action?
Oh, that doesn't count as an action. Awesome.
Well, it could, but, you know.
Sweet.
In which case, what I'm going to do is
It's
I'm
amongst
going to
possessions.
target this creature here, and can I use make a scene as my action?
Sure.
Because doing this thing is really distracting,
Yes, indeed.
especially to him.
There we are. Make a scene applied.
That's it for me.
Excellent. Alright. He didn't really do anything, so there's no reason that the spotlight couldn't stay with you guys, but I'm going to try and get something out of this, so I'm going to spend fear to spotlight this guy as he tries to have a go at the man with the blasphemous hands. He's got nobody
Blasphemous
near him,
hands!
so he's there. This guy is just there frothing at the mouth. Begone! It's your fault! So he keeps on going for... Oh, and this one actually gets through.
Oh, yep, that removes my rogue's dodge in that case.
Okay. You can just go to the effects tab on your character sheet and just toggle it off. That should be fine. Roll damage. What do I get? Lowest possible damage, but that's fine. It
Okay.
should...
The
I
blasphemous hands are catching. This one's got tentacles.
Let me know if the option comes through so that you can choose to take it on your hit points or your...
Take minor damage, it says, or
There we are.
used mark.
You can
What
mark... you can essentially choose to take it on your armor instead if you mark armor.
Okay,
There you
that's
go.
what the armor's there for.
That's what you did. Okay, so bang. Tapestry turns his shoulder so that it takes on his pauldron, his leather pauldron. Right now, the
My blasphemy hands are better than your blasphemy hands.
Sean, would Galar like to go next? Since you haven't gone yet this round of spotlights.
Yeah, why not? I'll throw a bolt down back at Tentacleman.
Okay. Brilliant,
I'm gonna teach him some manners. You're like, that was rude.
Or just cook the sushi.
Calamari.
I wanted some fish.
That is
Thanks,
a
fish.
miss
Grab
with fear.
I'm
Oh
gonna
dear.
spend my prayer dice, so it's a 14.
So it's a hit. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's still with fear, which means countdown. One left.
I'm so glad I moved. I'm so glad.
But, yeah, roll damage.
Really? Yay.
Cool. Deal damage. Boom. Apply effects. He's now vulnerable as he is lit up with what, purple sparkles.
Yep, he's burning with a purple glitter fire.
Cool. That's nice. Good. That was a hit, but it was a hit with fear, so... Ooh, I will activate you. I can just find you on the list of... There he is. And he's going to spend a fear for a group attack. So, this fella goes down to take on Khalad. This one is going to move close. Yep, you can get there. Can this one? No, he can't. He stays there. This one comes in by there, and this one comes in by there. Okay, they are all going to concentrate their attacks against Khalad. Let's see what happens. Ooh, not enough. No, he's too nimble. Too nimble. Once again, a load of ineffectual strikes with improvised weapons wielded by clumsy people who appear to be in the throes of some kind of delirium. it now comes back to you guys again. But yes, Peter can definitely hear that something big is coming ever closer.
So, Glitch is going to ask if there's a way to fix their madness, or like, are they too far gone to the group? Like, have we tried fixing them?
I gave you a big inspirational speech. What more do you want?
Okay. Guess I'll keep running. Bye. I guess I will help Callad because he appears to be surrounded by a bunch of people.
Okay.
I will target this person because big and scary looking things.
Which one again,
Still
sorry?
going to ask. It's the one at the bottom of that group
Ping
with
him.
the
This
spiky hands. Yeah. Did
This
it
guy here?
not do the target thing for you?
Well, unfortunately, it's rolled over by this guy. Can't see the top. So
Oh no! Yeah, no. I have targeted him. He's got little yellow
there we
squares.
are. I can see
well,
that.
little
Yeah,
yellow
yeah.
triangles.
Gotcha.
Uh,
All right. Let
we're
fly.
gonna do a spin patron's boon.
Ooh, okay.
No, we're not. Yeah, we are. That's the one. I had to think then. 1d4 home. I need one of those. Excellent.
You get 4.
I've gained that.
4 boons. Favor, pardon me, 4 favor.
Favor. Yep, that means that I can try and do that wonderful thing.
The big cataclysmic shot.
Not so much cataclysmic this time. I'm going to do favoured weapon.
Ooh, okay.
That will mark a stress.
All right.
Actually worked this time. Huzzah! And then we're going to shoot this guy with the. Can I do blighted strike if I do all that, or is it only when I shoot the revolver?
No, you can do blighted. I mean, we assumed that the doing spells through the revolver was more of a flavour thing in order to keep the idea of the
Excellent.
the pistol wielding warlock from Steinhardt's Guide to the Eldritch Hunt.
Super fab.
So it's entirely up to you how you want to interpret how your character does do these actions.
Nope, that works for me. We're
As
even
long as it
going
doesn't
to
get
use
too
the patron's
ridiculous.
domain of magic and take away one of our things for it.
Very well.
Let's see if it actually works. Well, that was absolutely shocking.
That was a 16 with hope. Not shocking at all. That was an on-the-money hit. Not on the money,
That
that was a
actually
way
work.
beyond the money hit. That was
We
that was a hit with change, as
Roll.
they say. So roll damage.
We have to do plus 1d6 because we're going to use 1 point on it.
Fair enough. Okay, that's 8 damage in total.
I was hoping to do more to him, but never mind.
That's still 3 hit points he marks as a result of that attack. Nearly takes him out in one shot.
Almost. Ooh. Glitch is going to say, I'm going to be running north. See you later, bye!
Fine, very good. Do what you
Bye-bye.
gotta do. Alright then, that last roll was a roll with hope, therefore the spotlight can remain on you guys if you're done.
Peter got a cunning plan? Or tapestry, or Gala?
Well, Tapestry's just going to wants to prove that his blasphemy hands are better than this guy's pale imitation.
Given my idea was I distract and everyone else ran, but you stayed here. In this case, it's push these back until you can get out.
So does that mean...
Okay, cool. In
Peter's
which
going
case-
next? Yes, Peter's selecting, requesting to go next. Okay. Peter, you are attacking this fellow in front of you, it seems.
Yes. And break the game by rule of cool. If theoretically damages passes on through
Yep.
minions. So theoretically, I could
Take
with
all four of
this
them,
have them all
absolutely.
go clear the space and have them all go flying
Yep, I'm good with that.
if I hit. That is.
You do have a rally dice.
There's that too.
I get to use that when I just roll to hit, don't I?
Any roll?
Do I have to click something, or does it just
It
add
should
it
give
to...
you the option of adding it.
Oh yeah, Bardic Rally Bat dice.
There you go. Wham bam boom, 20 with fear. So that is a hit.
So that is just normal damage then, rather than the big damage. So 9 with a push against the crowd.
Alright, so 9 effectively eliminates those fine fellows by there.
And it just sends them flying.
Yeah. Let me just find them. That guy, splat. And yeah, essentially I'm just going to remove them all from the area. Spadoomsh! There we go. Very nice, very good.
Get going now.
Right, because that was a roll with fear, that takes us past the final countdown. Yes, I went there.
Final countdown.
We had someone to initiative. They don't quite join the battle yet. So where are they? So something has entered the area. It hasn't quite arrived at the battle yet, so you still have a little time. So, because that was a roll with fear, I am going to activate, I'm going to spend a fear to activate this fella there, as he tries to cut off Glitch's escape.
Rude.
He's not near any of his friends though, so this does not confer on him the usual advantage, which means he rolls and misses. Oh well. Yep. Runs in, clumsy swing.
Glitch is
just easy.
legitimately just going to go to his face.
Spotlight back to you guys.
Can I punch this guy in the face? Does anyone mind?
Well,
So, yeah, I'm going to do something similar to my guy.
I'm gonna mark a stress and use the whip to push him back to not close range.
okay, if you want to go next then that suggests the spotlight is on you to do what you wanted to do, so
I would like to startle him.
do it.
I need to push him away because I don't want him in my face.
That's fine.
And then I'm gonna go around him. Yay!
Fine, fair and good. So,
I can't see Trace, but Feathers would still move with her.
That's fine. I at this point, I've literally, she's got hold of your hand.
Oh,
so
you're there.
Force almost about within close range. Okay, so you spent the stress, so he gets to go back close. So he goes all the way back there. Okay, no problem.
And then we're gonna carry on running.
All right.
Do 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 do.
You don't need to hold Feathers' hand. Feathers is almost perfectly in sync with you.
Excellent.
Glitch. What you realise here is that as you come past this house on the right, you can
The one I
actually.
can't see. Excellent.
Yeah. There's darkness, obviously, but there's a building to your right, which even in darkness you do recognise that there's something reflecting the light off of this torch. And it looks like a two-storey house with separate doors on the outside for each level. The top half appears dark and quiet, while light streams through cracks in the shutters on the bottom floor. A plume of smoke rises from the chimney, indicating that somebody may be inside.
Oh. Is the shutter on the inside or the outside?
Outside.
Can I rip open a shutter? Please.
If you really
I
want.
need light.
Do you wanna? You wanna keep the spotlight a little longer?
Is that okay, guys? I'm gonna see what happens if we rip a shutter open.
You rip open the shutter and say, "Hey guys, in here, there's all sorts of crap happening out here. Best to stay hidden. Don't let them see you." And then walk away from the broken shutter.
Just go, here's glitch.
If you go for the left-hand shutter, Feathers will grab the right-hand shutter.
There we go. Yep, I'll grab the left, you grab the right, and we'll pull it open.
Okay, this sounds like a tag team move almost.
It does, doesn't it? Let's do it.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to find a party character sheet and go with tag team roll. Right. So kill that one. We don't want that one anymore. We want Glitch and we want Miss Featherington. So what I want you both to do, please, is to essentially roll me. You're ripping boards off of the facade of a building. Strength checks.
Yeah. This might not work, but we'll try.
Which one of you, though, is initiated? That's actually, no, it's going to be Glitch.
Yeah,
you have to
it's obvious it's Glitch. I am copying.
Yeah.
You could spend your bardic dice on it.
I'm gonna.
I'll spend my bardic dice as well then.
So does Featherington have to roll first, don't they?
Now it says here you make a roll from your character sheet and link it to the tag team roll. So to link it to the tag team roll. So hopefully this should
There's a little button that says tag team roll.
Yep.
At
So
the top,
if
under there,
it's a
so
button, then
that's
tick it to the nose. Yes, it took that. Excellent. So that is 8 with hope for that one. And that is 20 with hope on the other one.
I did use my dice.
Yeah.
Glitch just opens it, and Miss Featherton just follows the fins and just rips it off.
Just the whole thing off. Doesn't use any finesse.
Well,
just
Glitch
rips
is
it off.
pulling the left-hand shutter, whereas Feathers is pulling the right-hand shutter. So she pulls it from the wall, whereas Glitch
Judging by the difference between the fins, I think Glitch's left-hand shutter should be renamed the only remaining shutter.
Survivor shutter.
Okay. So Glitch, you should have had. Did the 3 hope go? It seems to have taken. You don't have 3 hope to take, so a tag team roll costs you 3 hope to do. So
I was not aware of. I can do 2, but not 3.
okay, in that case, it has to be Miss Featherington that takes the 3 hope to do that tag team roll. Then, so Webby, if you could extract 3 rather than.
Whoops! No.
Go back to that.
Whoops-a-daisy. All right, so essentially, yes. As soon as Miss Featherington sees, it starts to copy, the Glitch finds herself unable to actually pry it back, but somehow grabbing it from that side means Miss Featherington finds the bit that allows you to tear both shutters completely free. And looking.
Oops.
There are curtains, but in a crack in the curtain, you can see the interior of this house, and it is a somewhat modest interior, but nevertheless, there is a young lady inside, along with, if I can find her mum, who seems to be caring for an older lady, who is currently wrapped up in blankets and shawls on a bed, and they both look very alarmed as they see the shutters just ripped from their front window. And so the youngest lady stands up and essentially goes, "What are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing?"
Hi, I'm Glitch. This is Mrs. Featherington. We're trying to get some light, and I'm sorry your shutter fell off. I'll fix it later.
So, I need to show some light from inside of here, don't I? So I am going to copy...
She might mention that people are trying to kill them outside, so she needed light.
So you can see inside, and yes, there are 2 people inside. You didn't have to rip the shutters off the window! How are we going to protect ourselves now?
I'll put it back on once I'm done dealing with this. Sorry?
Dealing with what? Who are you people? What are you doing
people
outside
trying to
my
kill
house
us?
on Geistnacht of all nights?
What's that? Wait, is that why everyone's trying to kill us?
I feel so sorry for this poor woman inside. This Glitch is just being very animated, and next to her feathers is just doing exactly the same
And
thing.
the big horrible thing's going to be popping up soon with fresh victims that can't defend themselves.
So, whilst that conversation is going on, does somebody else want to do something else quickly?
Glitch, this is what Tapestry would say that you should do.
Oh,
Which one
incidentally,
Tapestry has a go.
Featherington, you took 3 because you bought the tag team, but the roll was 20 with hope, so you both, Glitch and Miss Featherington, get a hope back for that successful
Yay!
ripping off of some other person's fascia.
Those
Property
poor
damage.
people when the beast comes.
Khalad has requested the spotlight. He gets the spotlight.
Hey,
Stabby.
bounce.
Swoosh.
And stabby.
All right, off you go.
What point is Pieter going to sort of go, what part of Operation I'll Distract You Run was not clear?
He said he'd distract them, so I bounced to the group further forward to try and help.
Because none of us have actually done as Pieter suggested.
Did I was running?
That was not a good roll, was it?
That was not a good roll, I'm afraid. That was a miss. It was a miss with hope. So you still gain a hope. Unless you want to retroactively use your bardic dice. Your bardic dice.
Yeah, go on then.
So what we'll have to do is you go to your effects tab and manually turn off the bardic rally after you roll an extra d6. Or you can do it now and now roll a d6. To see how we do. So 3 on top of that is a 12, which is actually a hit. So now you can roll damage. Which is that. So you can deal damage to that guy. He takes a single hit, marks a single hit point. Okay.
And quick.
I expected you would. Deal with the other guy to your right. That is an even worse roll.
Oh.
That is a 5.
Fair enough. Give up.
So, potentially the news of something big and nasty coming in people's general direction throws off Khalad's concentration somewhat as he makes distance as well as tries to help engage these things.
You know how hard it is to fight stuff when you're flying in from above and they're under guy ropes?
Yes.
Sure.
No.
Would you like
Right.
to?
No.
I'm using blasphemy hands. They were.
I am going to use that miss to spotlight this fella who is going to move in and try and group up with his friends to attack Khalad. So he gets advantage. Roll. That is actually a good roll for a change for me. So that is a 90. That is a hit. Roll damage. I get 5. So that should transmit to you now for you to choose to either take on your hit points or your armor. Armor it is. Okay, that was my spotlight. The spotlight goes back to you guys. Actually, no. I'm going to spend a fear. I'm going to spotlight something else. As I spotlight the visitor at the bottom of the map. As a creature, a large, shaggy creature, though it is long and somewhat spindly of limb, its coarse fur is hanging off in ragged patches, as if it hasn't fully grown all of its fur, or some of its fur has fallen off, but its wide Its long muzzle and sharp teeth and exceptionally long claws give you no illusions whatsoever as to this thing's potential killing power as it comes bounding in a gallop and seems intent on the closest creature, which is this fella. But it used both its actions to get there, so yes, it managed to close the distance, but that's all it can do. Now it is back to you guys, as this creature has joined the fray. Tapestry has requested the spotlight, therefore Tapestry gets the spotlight.
Yep.
Finish
I
it.
figured if this thing's coming out, I better sort out my, the important pride and ego issues before that thing distracts me. So, blasphemy hands!
Oh dear, it seems the tide is turning. That is a miss with fear, unless you want to retroactively spend your bardic rally dice.
Yep, I'd like to spend my dally. This is about my reputation.
Pride, damn it. There you are, that's better. So that is a 16 with fear, so that is a hit. Roll damage. Excuse me. Awesome. Deal damage. Wabam! He goes down, clutching his head as his nose.
Trying to upstage my blasphemy hands, are you?
That was a roll with fear, so I am going to re-spotlight the new guy as he peers into this guy and just spends his time eviscerating this fellow. Right, that one. Leaps on him, bears him down, and starts to just rake at him with his long claws, peeling the body apart in a shower of gore. Yalla, Peter, I would recommend, maybe. But
Friend of yours, Peter?
do you want to go first?
Still head to foot. I'm head to foot in toe and armor.
My monkey picture doesn't.
Yeah. No.
Or does Galad want
I
to
just realised Syrinscape stopped.
Not for me, it hasn't, but do check your connection just to make sure.
The Scourge like an 8 Syrinscape.
So I'm happy to relinquish to Gala.
Okay.
Alrighty.
What Gala
So-
does is potentially going to determine what I do.
Your bolt beacon means that this guy is vulnerable, which means you get advantage on your attack against him if you want to finish it off, or do you want to leave it for something as a
no, I'm gonna-
distraction for the other thing?
Try and take out that.
Ooh. That is a 12. That is a hit.
Nice.
Roll damage. Okay, and kapow! In a burst of purple sparks, that one falls down. Right, you still have your move available to you, should you want to make it.
Yeah, why not?
Swoosh! That was with hope, so you guys can retain the spotlight if you want to move next. So, if Peter wishes to move, now would be the time.
Yeah. Thinking Tapestry's got a clear run, so start bulldozing.
Okay. You moved far enough that you can still do an attack against this fellow by there, so if you want to do that. It seems you've already targeted him, so well done.
Keep barreling forward. Literally, just try and push him out of the way.
Keep spending hope and knocking them back. Okay, cool. That is a 19 with fear, so that is a definite hit.
Don't get the extra die. That's...
What's the question?
How do you know if something is a hope cost? Because surely that's doing the hope for if I get over damage, doesn't it? Or do all loadout abilities automatically use one hope?
It should automatically be configured in there to use to take the required value out.
This... Okay, so... Alright, no Dora then. In that case, that's just a hit then. And... hit and a push, but no extra damage.
A hit and a push. Boomf! So that was still a heavy hit, and they get knocked. Was it close?
Yeah.
Okay. So... So a visitor arrives from Miss Featherington and Glitch.
Would have potentially been in that kind of direction.
Wow.
Okay.
No, leave him there. Now he's going to get it. No.
Okay, no, I will leave him there if that's what you want.
I also just realised you've moved the wrong one. I only hit one of them.
Oh, good point. Good point.
You can leave him there now. Now he's going to get it.
I mean, you're looking at the people in the window. You don't know I've hit them towards.
Yeah, it depends who gets the spotlight. It could have hit me.
Could have, yeah.
He's busy having a munch. That guy just got propelled that way. I'm going to... You know what? Why not? Where is he? Is that one?
I'm going to ask Miss Featherington what she would like to do in a second.
I got a choice of two. I'm going to have to roll randomly here.
I'm going to ask the air next to me what it's going to do shortly.
One, it's Glitch. Two, it's Featherington. Featherington.
Oh dear.
It will hit, because I can't react.
You absolutely can react.
I can't react, I'm copying Glitch.
Sure, but...
I'm happy to take the hit.
Roll to hit, and I still... with that clumsy swing, he's just been propelled backwards by the titanic force of a huge guy in armor with a mace smacking him backwards. So we're guessing that he might have a few bruised, if not broken ribs. So the swing is clumsy and doesn't connect. You guys get the... Did I spend that? I think I spent that. You guys saw me spend that fear to give him the spotlight, right? You tell me if I didn't.
Definitely.
Honestly, I didn't
did, right?
notice. But it'd be fine. It looks like you probably did. To be fair.
I just noticed something from the Power of Yeet from all of half an hour ago. Sorry, I didn't say.
Oh. The Power of Yeet?
Yes, I'm a visitor on Twitch. Yes, it does sound like it is all Davis's fault, because it probably is, and the music is awesome. You have to thank the guys at Syrinscape for that. You guys get Spotlight next. So, Glitch has requested Spotlight. Let's give the Spotlight to Glitch.
This guy's getting shot in the face at point blank range.
Cool.
Power of Yeet, that's Tether Dave, isn't it?
Probably. Hey, Dave.
I just realised, how else would he, like... How else would he blame Davis? Because, like, that's something we normally
like
say.
He
it's
knows you.
That's usually what happens.
Oh
Pew
dear.
pew.
Right.
Excellent.
We'd probably say Feathers is actually drawing the gun quicker than Glitch now.
You probably could, yeah. I dealt severe damage last time, didn't I?
I
So
don't recall.
we will have to do this again. Well, I did
So if
3
that's what
points.
you
I'm going to
believe,
guess
then
yes.
Thank you very much for being honest about it.
I'm going to guess yes because I did 3 points. So do that. Take one of those away. He's getting shot in the face by this wonderful thing. That gets unpicked because we're doing it with a favour. And shoot you in the face, mister!
Bang! That is Blighting Strike, a 19 with Hope. Take the Hope. Roll damage.
Awesome. I will roll. We're going to spend one of our favours so we can add a d6.
Okay.
Because this guy's in my face and I would like him not be in my face.
You said you were hitting him point blank in the face, right? Oh, our maximum.
Kabloom! Please
So I
sit
think
down, sir.
this guy's face, if not entire head, disappears in a puff of red mist. Just collapses. The headless corpse collapses backwards. That was a roll with hope. You guys retain the spotlight. Sit down while I'm talking to the nice lady. Who would like next? I mean, Khalad, Tapestry, you guys haven't gone a little bit.
Galad's asking
Tapestry.
for the spotlight.
Is he? Oh, yes. There she is.
Oh, she's sorry.
I just noticed. Galar. Thought better of it.
Yeah. We're gonna blast that dog.
Blast that dog. You're gonna blast that dog. Okay.
Or attempt to, at least.
Okay.
Go.
Use the rally dice as well. That was a pretty substantive shot. 23 with hope with bolt beacon. That is a hit.
That's nice.
Roll damage. Okay, so
Sorry.
spooch and apply effect. There we are.
Oh,
so
you targeted it.
the bolt beacon impacts against the creature's probably its shoulder as it's hunched down, eating the corpse it ripped apart, and of course it fizzles slightly, and the head still with viscera and gore dribbling from its mouth. It looks up and sees who just shot at it.
We could have snuck by. We could have ran.
I'd like to point out I ran, Peter. I ran. I did. I was a good little doll and ran.
That was 23 with hope, but because you did that,
It's so sparkly.
I'm gonna spend a fear to spotlight him.
Oh no, I just spent a hope as well. No mind.
So, ba-dum, it charges through the tents and the various market stands and just smashes them aside as it comes hearing towards you. And it pays no attention to Peter for the moment, as it does a quick leap and bound and does an airborne slash at Galar to see if it can get him. But yes, it is trailing lovely, magnificent purple sparks as it runs. What can I do? We're going to do that. And it's going to hit.
Yarp.
Ooh, not great, but it'll do some. And because the creature has momentum, I gain a fear from a successful hit. Which I'm not going to spend. You guys get the spotlight back. What you doing?
Panicking. Is that appropriate?
Tapestry!
Sparkle dog.
Yes, so...
I like to think
Go on.
Tapestry, after finally proving whose blasphemy hands are the best, and it turns around and goes, "Oh, most of the guys are gone. I assume that everything's sorted out." Saunters out and went, "Oh, okay, apparently the guys have let things get out of control."
Guess it's not okay.
So I will. How many squares can I move in a turn?
Essentially the equivalent of 6 squares, but it's close range. Up to close range. So
Right.
So you were far previously, so...
you've already moved 2. So you've got
Okay.
another 4 squares
In that
worth of
case-
movement.
Yeah.
kind of why I kept the grid, actually.
Can I basically use this clump here to try and sort of like stealth up and hide myself?
Sure, no problem.
Okay. Do I need to roll for that, or?
Yes.
Right.
Finesse.
I'm going to assume it's finesse. Okay.
All right. You gain a hope. You have used
Yay.
the torchlight here to your.
Yep.
It's more like a bin, a steel bin that's been had firewood put in it, and of course, anyone looking in your direction will have to contend with the glare of that. And you've got the market's tent, market stall in your way.
Yep.
So, to the best of your ability, you is reasonably confident that you've chosen one of the best places to hide for the moment.
Okay. Okie dokie. If I count as hidden, I automatically count as cloaked.
There we go.
Sorry, my thing went for just for a sec there.
Okay. Does that count as my action? Hiding it, because I made that roll.
Essentially, yes. That was an action roll to hide. But
Cool.
Since you rolled with hope,
yep.
you could technically retain the spotlight if you wanted to, and if it's okay with everybody else, in order to do something with it.
Do it.
Are any of the people who are currently in danger about to do something? I'd be interrupted.
I was just going to hit it really hard, and that'll be about it.
Okay.
Take stress because I'm going to try and get you back.
I'll spend a hope. Does spending hope allow me another action, or basically allow another spotlight turn?
No, you just ask for it.
Okay. Okay, in that case,
'cause you
I
won
will
the
ask to keep the spotlight.
Yeah, just because you got your dice with hope, that means it's still our go, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it.
Right, in that case, I will attempt to sneak attack with the crossbow.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because I'm cloaked and it's next to people, so that will give me sneak attack anyway. So just roll with this.
That is a 12 with hope. That is a hit.
Isn't it still
Okay.
vulnerable out of curiosity?
It's still vulnerable, which is why it hit.
Okay. So roll damage with an additional d6 for sneak attack.
Gotta love those dice.
Oh yeah, I think
11
this
damage, which does. That was the fallen Luyarnha. Why did they think you targeted the fallen Luyarnha? Because you hadn't targeted.
I'm pretty sure I targeted it on. Oh, I thought I did. Got the little arrows on him.
Very curious. Why did it think you'd hit the fallen Luyarnha? Can we have a different target, please?
Did you press Shift T by accident and it was still synced onto the lost Luyarnha?
No, because when I did it, I literally had the little arrows at the corner that mark it as a target. See, target off, target on.
Okay. In that case, the shot lands and lands well.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to do quite as much damage as you hoped it would. As your shot embeds in the back of the creature, it just bristles and looks back in your direction. Now with a very good idea as to where you might possibly be.
Do I get a movement?
Yep.
Okay.
If
I am going
damage with punch
to.
isn't a doggy. Nice doggy.
I'm going to play psychological games. I'm going to run up to it and yell, "Blasphemy hands!" But as I get close, and have to duck under here. Oh no, it's psychology this time. As I get under here and I get to where sort of like the firelight would be casting shadows around by here because of these obstacles.
Right.
I am going to spend a stress to activate Shadow Stepper.
Ooh, excellent. where it says mark stress
So,
in that box on the right-hand side. Press it. Badoosh.
Yep. And then I can reappear in any shadow
far range.
in far range.
You have plenty of
So I
shadows to
think,
choose from.
I think I'll go by where am I? Here, sort of like where the shadow hits the corner of the house from the fire.
All right then.
Okay. So yeah, from everyone's point of view, Tapestry burns out, bursts out, runs into here, screaming, "Blasphemy hands!" Dives into the shadows here and just doesn't come out anywhere. I also now count as hidden. I automatically count as hidden and cloaked by using Shadow Stepper.
Okay.
Nice.
Which means Peter requested the spotlight. Peter now has the spotlight. Peter applies unstoppable.
And use my dedication. Oh, dedicated, specifically no mercy to the corrupt.
Okay.
Use ability. I'm gonna go for the big swing again. So my hope dice is now a
Yep, it did it by
20.
itself. Spent the hope. Okay.
And I get +1 to my hit for being unstoppable.
Which should
At the moment,
automatically do it, so I hope. Oh. We shall have to wait and see if they've managed it. I believe they did. That is a massive, massive hit.
So I get the extra D6.
28 with hope. Take the hope.
Back. Is it reduces? You add current value of unstoppable dice to your damage roll. So it wasn't to the hit. Sorry, it was to damage. The extra one is.
Yeah, so we should include that in the damage roll with luck. Roll damage. 7 overall. Okay.
That's terrible.
So
Knock it back.
but not a whole lot.
Basically knocking it back, and then just pulls back the visor of his helmet and just roars at it to try and intimidate it after it gets thrown back.
As it gets thrown back, it lands in the area where the tents and the tents, and more importantly, the firelight is. And the creature actually, it catches fire.
Yeah, just literally says, "Oh, back," and just letting out his bestial wrath. Just beast responds to beast. Basically, piss off.
Which is what it's going to do, because now it's on fire, it's been propelled backwards, it's wounded and it's burning, so this thing is going to make a dash for it. So I will use a fear to activate this guy, and he is essentially going to go racing off, yelping, while it's trying to roll around and put the burning, the fire out in its fur as it crashes through market stalls in an attempt to put it out. So it is just going to crash.
As my movement, just step towards the surviving creatures and just bearing my fangs, just roaring at them, just go.
I will take that as a good excuse for the remainder, who are small in number, to finally see sense, and they do indeed withdraw. Away they run.
If it's end of scene, I lose unstoppable.
It's not technically end of scene because you're still within the same map, but yes, there would be no reason for unstoppable to continue at this point.
Then he just puts the visor down over his helmet.
Okay.
Okay, we're not as stressed as I thought we'd be.
We may
Speak for yourself.
Looks like some of you.
things
Oh, in
may
which case-
return. We need to keep moving.
In which case, I am going to have... I'm going to use...
What?
This. I'm going to go to here and activate this. Spending a fear. As things start to calm down, you notice that all of a sudden, whoops, daisy, little motes of light, almost, little motes are now falling down around you. Little particles that are just drifting down. And as you feel them touch your skin, or at least the outer periphery of the outer part of your clothing or your armor, you feel a cold wash through you. All of your domain abilities, or any abilities that require a spellcast roll that were active, now immediately end.
Oh, hell no.
And any attempt to use any other such abilities now have their range halved and their cost doubled. So.
Right.
Oh, right, you just fell down.
Yep, fall out of the sky.
Offer
Oh,
hand.
your wings are normal.
Even it might be a futile gesture to offer a physical hand to an incorporeal being, but
Okay.
Yes.
just
She gets back.
It's just being a lot less nice now.
So, yes, going back to the conversation with the lady in the house.
Just turned mean.
Glitch says, open the damn
Please
door before I
stop
take it
tearing
off the
down my
hinges."
wall.
The lady goes up to the door and actually, you hear the locks turn, and she opens it a little bit, but a chain catch still holds it shut so that it only opens a small amount. I can't let you in. You've already attracted far too much attention. Who knows what else is going to find you here? It's just me and my mother in here. We don't have the space for any of you. Please. Why are you out on Geistnacht?
Because nobody knew it was Geistnacht. We just turned up, we walked into the town, and everyone tried to kill us, and now we're trying to get inside because whatever's falling out of the sky is making things very bad for those of us with magic, so please open the door before I get the very big man to open the door. But no one's going to hurt you, but I will fix the door in the morning. So could you please open the door? I'm really bad at the negotiating thing, and it's me or the big guy. Help!
She's... the poor girl is stood there taking that enormous barrage of
Glitch is very
words
good at the talking thing.
that just came at her, and she's blinking as she's trying to catch up with everything that was said. And
That's nice. Outside bad. Just need to hide there for 5 minutes. I'll fix the door and window, please.
But my mother's really ill.
Might be able to fix that, actually. Got people that are really good with the fixing stuff. I'm very bad with the fixing stuff. I already broke her, but other people are very good with people.
She looks behind her at her mother, who's just still huddled in the chair, just with wide, frightened eyes, wondering what the hell's going on. She looks out at the rest of you and sees the rest of you just turning up. Especially Peter in his massive bulk with his armor.
The nice lady in the
gore
door,
as
whose shutter I broke.
Why did you break the shelter?
All right, I'll let you in. Just make it really quick. She
Technically,
closes
I
the
didn't
door.
break it. Mrs. Featherington broke it. And also, who's really good at fixing people? Like, people. Because I'm really bad at fixing people.
There's the sound, of the door chain latch undoing, and the occupant tentatively opens the door to allow whoever wants to come in. Quickly, please, before something notices.
Go
You know what,
in.
Glitch will go.
I shall watch the shadows.
Glitch will go inside.
Right.
Is it? It's Khaled and Galar that are good at fixing people, aren't they?
Potentially.
This is an ally, isn't it?
At this point, I guess. She's helping.
Let's have a rousing speech then. Because I was gonna do one anyway, and this applies to everybody. There you go.
Rousing
And
speech,
it's what
talk
my
to your
target
allies,
thinks.
meaning what?
Meaning I'm talking to everyone and going, we'll be fine. We're almost through this. You're going to get through. You can calm down. It's not the end of the world. You'll be fine.
Only
Effectively,
physical healing.
No, I just do mental shit.
Okay.
So that's we've removed 2 stress. Is that right?
Yep.
Oh.
You are all ushered in to the house that you ripped the shutters off of.
Yeah, Glitch is
And-
gonna go about fixing that.
The young lady who you see is dressed in mostly a night shift at this point. Quickly slams the door closed behind you, puts the latch on and locks it. All right. Thank you.
I assume Tapestry is no longer cloaked in that case.
Okay. Well, I suppose introductions are really in order at this point. My name's Gwenna. Who are you, people?
I'm Glitch. This is Miss Featherington.
Pulls out invisible hammer.
Because I'm fixing the thing.
Right, gotcha.
That's Galar, and that's Khaled. He's really good with the violin, and that's Tapestry. He's very glowy, and that's Peter. He's moody most of the time, but nice, but moody.
Paying no attention, just staring out, keeping a watch on things
But,
outside.
Could someone look at the night lady in the bed? Apparently she's not very well. I'm gonna go back to fixing her shutter. Back in a minute.
So,
Knowledge or presence to pretend I know what I'm doing?
the lady in
It's
question
easy.
invited
Just do
you-
what I did before coming here. You just go in and tell the illness to go away.
Make it till you make it.
So Gwenna here appears to be in her early 20s with long, dirty blonde hair that she uses to hide a large scar beneath her left eye. The place doesn't exactly give you the impression of people with money, but you do notice a rather colourful assortment of clothing, which all appears to be handmade. And very well made at that. And if you wish to, this could be a good opportunity to have a short rest if you think your character needs it. Up to you guys. Do you want to do it? Do you think you need a short rest at this point, or are you good to count? Do you think?
I'm too busy to do a short rest.
What do we get back from short rest?
10 wounds, clear
you
stress, repair armor,
You
prepare.
get 1 action, I think, from the list.
It would be quite
So,
nice to
a short
get
rest
Short
gives
rest.
you 2 short rest actions, unless you are a mannequin, in which case you get 1 short rest and 1 long rest move.
Would we
I'm
potentially
good for
use,
taking a short rest.
could theoretically some of us take a tending wound then to, even if we didn't need it, to help the mother?
Sure, I'll go with that.
I assume the paralysis, the copying is going to wear off at some point during this
Yes,
rest period.
we've now changed scenes, so this will be
Yeah.
the opportunity for your madness to actually go away.
Well, eventually, Glitch will see that Feathers is still copying, but is now looking at her rather than looking at the shutter.
Attempt of 2 points of healing to help Gwen's mother.
Okay.
God, do you need any
Number 5.
actual help?
Okay. But that means that I get 2.
Hold on.
Anyway, yes, moving on. So, Gwenna turns to all of you, even those of you who are currently fixing the shutters. So, you said you'd only just found yourselves here? I mean, most people can't even get into the city anymore. How did you even get here?
We walked.
I have no idea. I'm
You're
going to say
unsure.
fate.
You all look like hunters. Are you hunters?
Someone else called us that, so maybe? Have a small dose of amnesia, and by small I mean complete.
Oh. So
Apart from
you
names,
have-
we're remembering those.
And magic. We remember that too.
We have.
We kind of remember them. We've got something written down that seemed familiar.
You seem like you've heard this before.
Hunters? Yes. Why? I mean, everyone knows about the hunters.
Let's pretend.
No,
don't.
we said about amnesia, and
Oh,
you didn't
right.
seem
course.
shocked.
Well, the moons do strange things to people, especially if they get caught out in it. Depending on the moon, of course. Some people are saying that the moons are getting worse, or at the very least more frequent. Geistnacht is one that happens at least often enough, but not consistently often enough that we recognize it for what it is. Whilst the ghost rain is going on outside, I'm afraid you're not going to have much luck sporting any of those magic abilities that you seem to claim that you have. But the ghost rain doesn't last forever. You can at least hide out here for a little bit, but then as soon as the ghost rain is finished, I think you should really consider moving on to somewhere a bit more secure than here. Things might notice you here, and bring attention to myself and my mother that we really can't afford. You at least seem to be able to, more or less, defend yourselves. We're not quite so lucky.
By fins, do you mean like that large creature that was driven off after being set on fire?
There's another rumbling growl that seems to come from somewhere outside, but this time not outside the front door.
What?
Somewhere in the alleyways near the back. Luyarnha is a dangerous place, especially at night. The scourge of beasts is upon us.
Is that what the fluff ball was outside?
Well, yes and no. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that you said you had amnesia. You're in Luyarnha, that's the name of the city. But unfortunately, you're in possibly one of the worst places to be in Luyarnha currently, as you find yourself in the Ruby District. And the Ruby District has recently been quarantined. So anybody already in the Ruby District is not going to be able to find their way out. Because, from what I understand, the powers that be have made the decision that the majority of scourge infections of people transforming into beasts has occurred in the Ruby District, and so rather than allowing it to spread out, the authorities have sealed the Ruby District, and nobody is allowed in or out on pain of death. There are literally guards with guns and cannons waiting at the borders to the district to try and slay anyone who tries to get out.
Have they tried to find the source of the infection, or are they just going, death to you all, good luck, have fun?
I have no idea. I mean,
Seems like a
we're not
managerial
exactly
oversight.
we're not exactly wealthy here, in case you hadn't noticed, so we would be the last people to know about these kind of things.
Is it me, gentlemen, or does it feel like they've just been left to die because no one could be bothered?
Well, certainly one theory someone's
Unheard of for those to quarantine plague to wait for it to burn itself out.
Well, so far, no one's been able to tell with any certainty where the beast plague started, whether or not the scourge is getting worse or better, or what. All we know is, for now, we're stuck here in the district, and if you don't want to be made into monster food, then going out in the dark is usually not a good idea. Especially on a night when the moon is like it currently is.
Is there a way to tell before the night what's going to happen? Just out of interest, so we can watch for next time and not be outside.
Not that any of us are being able to tell so far, no. I mean, there are a couple of superstitions that suggest themselves, but...
Nothing concrete.
no.
Glitch is still working on the door lock, by the way, while she does this. She's just hanging out on the door lock.
Look, I appreciate that you people are in a difficult situation, but having all of you stay here for this long is only going to attract more beasts. But there might be a place that you can find sanctuary.
Sounds like a good plan. Why don't you tell one of my gentleman friend over there? Points to Peter.
Where?
Okay, well... Generally, there are only a few church-aligned buildings left open here in the Ruby District. Some very brave souls amongst the clergy defied the initial order to clear out and stayed in order to look after those of us who were left in the district. One such priest is a man named Father Hawk. He attends the Cathedral of the Radiant Church, a little distance from here. It's not going to be easy. If you stuck to maybe the alleyways and headed east, you should be able to see the cathedral steeple in the skyline not far. If you follow the line of the steeple and try and stick to the alleyways, you should make it there. Father Hawk keeps the cathedral doors unbarred for the most part, so that those who find themselves outside on a night like this can find sanctuary there. Plus, the place is sanctified, and, well, we were all given flasks of holy water to adorn the lintels of our windows and the doors so that we could keep out spirits from coming in. Don't know if it works on the other creatures, but maybe a cathedral will keep even bigger things out. If anyone's going to be able to help you and house you more appropriately, it will be Father Hawk.
I don't know about you gentlemen, but this sounds like a very good plan.
Indeed.
I can offer you something. Just excuse me a moment. And she disappears into a different room. You can hear a lot of clattering and moving about going on. But eventually, you hear her open a drawer, and a lock is unlatched before she emerges with what looks like a rifle. But what you notice is the rifle stock, which is usually just plain wooden, is actually a long, curved, serrated blade. But it's still partly a rifle. And she offers it to whoever wants it. This was...
Someone else in this group shoots, right?
This was my father's weapon. He was a hunter a long time ago. If you guys are going to be going out into Ghostfire, then you're going to need additional help. I'm not using this, so you may as well have it. As well as this. And she pulls out a small vial. So,
I just realised we have health potions we could have offered the old lady.
Oh, bloody hell, we did, didn't we?
Well, you know, if someone wants
shoots
to.
a crossbow. Or
What was that?
So
Sorry,
you
Sean?
Tapestry shoots a crossbow, or Mr. Feathers was attempting to shoot something.
Does anyone else actually shoot? Can anyone else use a rifle in this group?
No.
Bad agility's not gonna have a go, but
Is it agility to fire, or is it for now?
Yes.
Yeah. So, in that case, yeah, don't give it to Tapestry. His agility's awful.
Oh, who else has got good agility then?
Nope.
mine isn't
Nope.
too bad.
I'm at 0.
Minus
I'm a
1 because of the
charisma
armor.
fighter.
Alright, that sounds like I'm getting a gun then, I guess.
Ghost with a gun.
Yeah, why not? Hey, I can fly.
Gallet's got a gun.
Galar
Guns with guns.
Ghost Rider.
gets the first
gun.
trick weapon. This is what's called a rifling cleaver. So the way I've gotten around, there are weapons in Daggerheart that have the ability to be more than one thing, but I thought it was a little easier if for every different mode or form of a trick weapon, I would give you an individual item. So, into Galar's inventory we throw the rifling cleaver, and you can see that it has a cleaver form, which uses strength to attack with, and it is a two-handed weapon. And there's also the rifle form, which is also a two-handed weapon that uses agility to shoot with. It is a trick weapon, which means it can transform from one to the other. So when you gain a spotlight, you can transform it from either its cleaver form or into its rifle form. In the rifle form, it does gain access to the feature of Sightline, which allows you to spend 2 hope to gain advantage on the attack roll. So, are you sure you want this, or does that sound like something somebody else could use? Because if Peter isn't bad, but with agility and has got good strength, then that could be a weapon that could benefit him too.
I'm
But
on
that would
minus
mean
1.
it's two-handed. Your agility is indeed -1, so yeah, there we go.
I don't think any of us have got decent agility.
I think he's going to be like Ghost in the skies, unless Miss Featherington's got some reasonable agility.
No, I've got -1 strength and 0 agility.
What does Galar have?
I'm the same.
2 strength, 1 agility.
So yeah, you'll be
I think
better
you
for
might
it.
be the only one.
Surprised
Strong.
me, actually.
Strong Ghost. Okay.
Strong ghost.
So obviously, in order to use the rifling cleaver, Galar would have to not use the round shield,
Yep. Drops all of my armor.
which would
slots nicely.
drop the armor. So again, it is up to
Okay.
you if you want to use it or not. But Gwenna also gives out a minor stamina potion for whoever wants it.
What's that do again?
It recovers stress.
Who in here takes lots of stress? Other than me.
I mean, I can
You?
potentially do if I
Callum.
get wailed on.
Glad.
So-
Khalad.
Khaled
I-
takes a bird through stats to gain make rapid attacks. I think he's probably best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can burn through my entire stress stuff in one combat.
Oh Jesus!
the
Yeah, please
round.
take that.
Okay.
That's it.
Davis, in your inventory on your character sheet, then change the number
you.
next to stamina potion to 2 rather than 1.
Thank you.
Wait, you've already got a potion.
I have one, but I said I can burn through my entire stress pile in
Okay.
one combat
One
round.
move.
If I roll well. I have to hit, and then I can burn a stress and attack again. And if that hits, I can burn a stress and attack again. Until either I run out of stress or I run out of successes.
So what you're saying is you're going to be a very stressed one-man army. But my God, are you effective?
But if I take a hit, I'm probably dead.
Oh, that's fine.
It's Sorrow approach. You bounce in, you switch your blade around.
There is once again a growl from somewhere outside, with all of the noise, with the wailing and the moaning and the roar of the shattered moon. You can't tell for sure how close it is, but the fact that you hear it suggests there is something prowling about, maybe attracted by all of the warm bodies in this house. And so
Maybe we should go, gent, ladies. That might be a plan.
Let us go. And just open the door and start heading out. Make sure everyone else goes is cleared.
you open the door and peek out to see that the fall of particles has ceased, and the ones that had already blanketed the floor are beginning to slowly burn away as if evaporating. So everything is caught in a strange blue-green sheen, but it does help to mark out everything in the near surroundings, including the bodies, the numerous bodies that have laid there. But yes, you now have a destination to try and find sanctuary, but you have to get there first, and that is where we will leave our session for tonight.
There you go. Nothing shot from Glitch.
Would it be considered bad form to loot the dead? Well, it would take time to do so. Is that time that you would like to spend?
Nope.
No. So,
She doesn't help.
okay. But that
Did she
will
manage
have
to fix the
happen
shutter?
for next time. So, yes, this is the end of January, so the next time we can meet will be the 3rd of February, if everybody is available.
Huzzah! I am.
Should be.
Should be, yep.
Excellent. In that case, I would like to thank my awesome players as per usual for being great.
Huzzah!
That was one
We'd like to
pretty
thank you.
huge battle scene. I had no real forethought for how it was going to go. I left it open to you guys for whether or not you wanted to stay and fight or to run. So, it was entirely your purview to do what you did. But, yes, we will see how you get on next time as we go towards salvation. But until then, I will say thank you to everybody who did watch. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll stick around to see what we get up to next week. If you're watching this on YouTube and you liked what you saw, then consider giving us a like. It may or may not make things turn up in for the algorithm, who knows at this point, but hey, it couldn't hurt to try. And thank you for everyone who did stick around to watch. We really appreciate your time. But in the meantime, good night out there, whatever you are, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.